characters we need for the Marvel Legends Maximum line. Now, we got Spider-Man, we're getting Hulk. Obviously, I made a lot of videos about that, so not to get into that. I just hope we get the reveal for Hulk very, very soon because I cannot wait. Now, characters we need. What I mean by that is characters that need updated figures the most for Marvel Legends. Example, no Wolverine for this list because look, we got a bunch of Wolverines, that's number one. Number two, the newest one we got, the Astonishing Wolverine, is a top tier Marvel Legend, one of the best Marvel Legends of all time. At least in my opinion. I don't think you can get any better than that. So I'm talking about characters that need updated figures the most. So, with that being said, I got 5 figures on this list.
12 to shock the Mavs at Staples Center. Don't miss this episode of Timeless Lakers tomorrow.
But also, I do think eventually we'll get most characters from Marvel Legends and the Maximum line. Eventually. Granted, if the line does well. So, these 5 figures I'm talking about are like the ones we need right now. The most deserving ones for this line. With that being said, number 1 is a very disrespected character in Marvel Legends alongside Hulk. That is Thor. Guys, I cannot stress enough. You need 2 things for Thor figures. Number 1, the head needs to look up. Okay, I don't care about the hair. Oh, the hair is a hard piece. You can't make it look up. You gotta make it work. Some way, somehow, you gotta make it work. Number 2, you need a fabric cape. You need a fabric cape for Thor. Come on now. And all the Marvel Legends Thor figures they made, or the comic ones at least, and the classic ones, they don't have that. Okay, the cape is too hard. It gets in the way of the articulation, and the head cannot look up. Look, I have the Hurley Galactus Thor right there. That figure does not have good articulation because the head cannot look up at all, and it has single jointed elbows. Again, Thor is very disrespected along with Hulk. So we need a Thor in its classic look, brand new body mold, butterfly joints, okay? Make the head look up. Of course, a bunch of accessories, fisted hands, open hands, grabbing hands with a hammer. Also, 2 different hammers for this, okay? If you're talking about Maximum, give us a bunch of accessories. Give us a regular hammer, also a translucent blue hammer. And also head sculpts. Regular head sculpt, a head sculpt with white eyes, and a head sculpt that's roaring or screaming. We never got a Thor, if I'm not mistaken, that's screaming and yelling. We need that. And of course, a bunch of lightning effects. So yeah, number 1 on this list by far is Thor. After we get Hulk, Thor should be next. The second most deserving one on this list is Doctor Doom. Guys, I'll be right back. Let me get a figure. Let's play a game. Tell me what you see wrong with this figure right here. That's right. This is the problem, and this is the problem, and that's the problem right there. Guys, tell me Doctor Doom's iconic pose. Him sitting down on his throne, right? Can this figure do that? No. So, that's a huge L right there. Doctor Doom is a perfect example of a character, a figure needing fabric. Fabric cape, also a fabric, what a skirt, whatever that is, okay? And this maybe can be fabric as well. It needs to be fabric, man. How can you make a Doctor Doom figure and not have him sit down on his throne? Are you kidding me? Like, this figure is good. It looks amazing, but it's so limited articulation, okay? It takes the purpose away of Doctor Doom. Like, what can you do with this figure? So, for the Maximum line, make it all fabric, okay? We got a newest one, right? In the 3-pack with Norman Osborn, Iron Patriot, and Taskmaster. Perfect opportunity to make it all fabric, but they only made the freaking cape fabric. Come on, what are we doing here? So, make everything fabric for Doctor Doom. A brand new body mold. You can probably reuse this body mold. Just give him a butterfly joints. But mostly, make everything fabric. Now, Maximum, right? That's what we're talking about? Okay. The one accessory we need for this, okay, is a freaking throne. Hasbro did it with the Star Wars The Black Series with Palpatine with this little chair. There is no excuse that you cannot give us a throne with Doctor Doom for this Maximum line. Throw in a few accessories, maybe like a lighting effect or like a, power effect, but mostly that throne, and we'll be all satisfied. Third is Captain America. Now, look. I love this Captain America figure. The 20th anniversary one. Also, the Secret Wars one is pretty good. The Secret Wars one is pinless, but I do love the colors on this much more. But what is Captain America missing with his figures? That's right, butterfly joints. You could honestly, give us this body mold, maybe change some stuff, okay? And just give us butterfly joints. Come on now. I would like a classic Captain America, but if you give us like a World War II Captain America, I'll like that. I'll be okay with that. Accessories, obviously, a stand, maybe a stand for the shield when you're throwing it, okay? Let's give us a new shield. I'm sick and tired of those clips on those shields. They break easily. Like the MCU Cap figures had those 2 straps. That's much better. Give us that. And in my opinion, all the Captain America shields are way too small. Like that shield, in my opinion, is a little too small. Give us a bigger shield. And don't paint on the shield. Sculpt the shield like the MCU figures. Come on now. But yeah, Captain America is also deserving of one as well. Next up, number 4 is Black Panther. Now, guys, Black Panther got some 2 new figures recently in the past few years. This one right here, using a Vulcan body mold. from the Black Panther Wakanda Forever wave. We also got another one last year with the gold pieces. The problem with those figures, no sculpt at all. While Hasbro is better than Toy Biz, obviously, because of new engineering, it's better, you know, technology is much better now. The Toy Biz had much better sculpt. The Toy Biz Black Panther had much better sculpt than these new ones. Okay, day and night difference. So, with this new Maximum Black Panther, I want that in the gold costume because I love that look for Black Panther. Give us a fabric cape. Give us those gold pieces, right? The gold eyes, you know, the gold wrists. And just like the Toy Biz one, give the figure a whole awesome sculpt, okay? Don't give us a smooth, you know, look for Black Panther. No, that's not Black Panther. He needs a cool sculpted look. Also, you can give us spears, a bunch of accessories, an unnice head sculpt. But hey, just like the Doctor Doom one, you can also give us that throne, the Black Panther throne. Just saying. Okay, last but not least, this one's gonna shock you guys. I don't have this on the thumbnail purposely because I want it to be a surprise. Number 5 is Moon Knight. Guys, I cannot stress enough, Moon Knight is also, along with Thor and Hulk, another disrespected character in the Marvel Legends line. Guys, can you tell me the problem with this figure? Don't mind the fabric cape. I made this a long time ago, along with my dad. What's the problem? That's right, horrible proportions. I do not know what this body mold is. I think it's a 2099 body mold. Yeah, 2099 body mold. I cannot stand this body mold. I do not like it. It's up there with the Pizza Spider-Man body mold. I do not like it. The shoulders are so skinny and small while the rest of the body mold is, you know, a little bigger. It makes no sense. A perfect body mold for Moon Knight, he's a bigger character, is the Vulcan body mold. But, just like I said for Black Panther, make the figure sculpted. And again, give us a fabric cape, a huge fabric cape. Come on now, we need fabric capes. Come on, we can't go and buy Marvel Legends and then go on like Mercari or eBay and get a custom fabric cape. That's not ideal. Give us a fabric cape for Moon Knight. Again, sculpted look for the whole figure. Also like a shading, a blue shading throughout the whole figure. And again, a bunch of accessories for Moon Knight as well. Like, we got a new Moon Knight recently. I forgot which wave it was. I think it was the Black Heart Build-A-Figure wave. It was not a good figure. It's basically the same body mold except with gold pieces that does not match the figure, just thrown in there. Again, I cannot stand that body mold for Moon Knight. So yeah, that is my top 5 Marvel Legends we need for the Maximum line. Moon Knight, Captain America, Doctor Doom, Thor, and Black Panther. They're all the most deserving characters because they all needed updated figures. Anyways guys, what's your top 5 figures you want for the Maximum line? Thanks for watching guys, Hulk out.